Sean Myrie. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Recent news in the hip hop, atmosphere, rap atmosphere, music atmosphere. Kanye West releases an album. Finally, Bully is released March 27th, right? I swear it was in the night or something like that, right? So 18 tracks on the album. Kanye West releases new album Bully in full live stream. So he's doing the same shit like Drake. Full live stream after denying AI use. People are, saying it's AI. So Kanye West has unveiled his long delayed album Bully shortly after right? Walking back comments that a significant portion of the project was created using AI. Well, I was listening to the album, and when you see the concept, I like the concept of the visuals, that it's like a child in a ring, a wrestling ring, a whole bunch of wrestlers, and he's basically beating, well, I think it's him, a child is beating up the wrestlers with a hammer. Much respect, OG Kicks. Yeah, the child is beating up all these adults, right? So it's from 1 to 18. The controversial artist shared the album live on YouTube Friday, the 27th of March, but at the time of writing it, it had not been released to the streaming services such as Spotify and Apple Music. I remember it was only like three tracks. I was like, when they said it got released, it was only three tracks, but it's really 18 tracks. West first started teasing Bully in September 2024, a month after releasing his previous record, Vultures 2. Songs such as Preacher Man, yeah, I listened to that one. Beauty and the Beast have been played on Instagram and live shows. So, record breaking for hip hop, 50 million, right? 50 million, what, in a day streams? So correct me if I'm wrong, that's pretty good. On YouTube stream, Bully is accompanied by black and white short film of the same name, directed by West and starring his son. Oh, I didn't know he was his son. Interesting. That makes it more interesting. So that's his son. Saint, fending off aggression from the boxing ring. I swear they look like wrestlers, but they say it's a boxing ring. West streamed the full album live on the platform shortly after midnight. He knows that's the future. Drake is doing it. So he's kind of getting some ideas from Drake right after midnight in the US, but it had since been unlisted from the site. Don't know, I didn't know that. Meaning it can only be accessed by those with direct link to the video. I seen the video, all the tracks. It's pretty the album's good concept, but I'm gonna go through the tracks with you guys, right? I don't know if you listen to his tracks, but 50 million is a big thing. 50 million for hip hop in a day is a big thing from a controversial figure. I'm going to go into that too with his links with Trump. But Bully's doing good, 50 million. Bully features collaborations with Travis Scott, Nine Vicious, Ty Dolla Sign, and CeeLo Green. Yeah, Bully the track with CeeLo Green. It's all right. I have some of my favorites. I'm gonna go through it with you people, right? And people, please subscribe, bring up the likes if you can. This is a album why Drake is not gonna be coming out. This is one reason Drake's not coming out yet. Right? CeeLo Green, while the rapper known for taking his samples from classic songs and increasingly the pitch. He done a lot of that pitch stuff auto-tune, borrows a number of snippets from classic hits for the album. The Supremes 1958 hit You Can't Hurry Love featuring on West I Can't Wait, while West samples Stevie Wonder's cover of the Carpenters' Close to You on White Lines featuring Andrew Trotman. It's interesting. Bless up. Have you ever? No, no, not even gonna answer that, man. People, please subscribe. So we're talking about Kanye West's new album, the Bully album. So we know he's with a lot of controversy with Trump and MAGA, but I took a listen to that. This album's none of that in there, but he has some hidden messages in there. On other samples include "To You with Love" by the Moments on Preacher Man. I like kind of the Preacher Man. That's all right, right? Jonah Thompson's song "Get Involved" on Sisters and Brothers. That's all right too, and The Mad Lads in 1966, a 1966 track, Don't Have to Stop Around, which is sampled on Beauty and the Beast. A lot of samples he takes. He takes a lot of samples, man. He got the money. Not a lot of people could pay for those clearances. Towards the end of the live stream, West began playing a number of his previous hits and tracks from other artists, beginning with 2010 Smash Runaway, followed by the Liverpoolian rapper SD Kid. I never heard of that. For Roz. He also played Don Tolliver's track Executive Vader or whatever, all types of shit. I listened to the album. Let's go to the album right now. Let me see where it is. Where I had it on here, right? Good album. It's a good album, but for like it could be better, right? I think he could do better. Something happened when he linked with that Kim Kardashian. Definitely, like he lost some type of touch. But this is doing good. 50 million, right? So they're accusing him of AI now. Are they going to do that with Drake? They're accusing him of AI use for the album. In what way? He has a video with his son in it, and the son has a hammer, right? In the ring, beating men, adult men. So I think that's symbolic of Kanye West himself. He's beating adult men in the ring from track one to the last one. I want to go to the track list. I have the track list here, right? It's kind of funny how he's just beating all these men from one all the way to 18. That's the visual he put out. Smart idea. I like that idea actually, right? It's like a little short film and he put his son in it. Smart idea. Because Kim Kardashian, she has her daughter doing all types of crazy stuff, and it's like, really? So now he's taking his son in some way under his wing in the industry. That's big news. A lot of people don't know he is his son. Bless up their Shark family. So what do you guys think of the Kanye West album? Have you any of you in the chat listened to it? Do you guys care for Kanye West? Kanye West album. Do you guys care for it? 18 tracks. Is this like the MAGA people who's actually helping what's called his album sales right now? Is it? Because it could be. It could be. He's controversial anti-Semitic stuff with the anti-Semitic stuff. They said he apologized and stuff like that through the media, but that could all be just because he wants sales, right? That could all be because he just wants sales. So let's see, it's doing pretty good. 50 million streams on Spotify. So I'm going to the track list right now, people. Going to the track list. So King, I heard that one. That's like an intro track. Didn't really like that too much. This is a must. I have to admit that wasn't a banger either. Father with Travis Scott, that caught my ears. That was pretty good, right? All the Love featuring Kanye West and Troutman. Classic Kanye. Nothing hit really. Punch Drunk, nah. Whatever works, no. Seven, Mama's Favorite, that was good. Mama's Favorite was all right. Sisters and Brothers, okay. Bully was the one of the best tracks I like on there. That's nine. Highs and Lows, yes. Highs and Lows, I think is the best track on there for me. Highs, he doesn't rap on that. It's more singing, right? 11, I Can't Wait. No, not really. White Lines, Kanye West. Nope. That's 12. Most of the album, I'm gonna be honest, not too much bangers. Damn is the most one that describes how he feels, right? That's six. That's 16. 15 is Beauty and the Beast. Okay, I went back there. Okay, 17. Okay, Last Breath by Kanye West and Peso Pluma, and then 18. This one here. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, he only has like three, maybe four tracks what are really getting me my taste, like bangers. Most of it is like it's nothing special, but it's getting 50. It's funny, the album that is not that special Like I'm telling you, it's not really like any bangers. I get it. He's doing stuff for the radio, kind of, and he kind of got his motion back because he was supposed to release this album a long time ago. If I was to give it a rating right now, because I listened to the whole album, right, I'd give it like a six. I'd give his album a six, right? I'd give his album a six. Let's see what movies. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'll give his album a six. I listened to all of it from 1 to 18. It's not something that you want to keep playing over and over again, but it's doing well. It's doing it. What? No, it came out. What did he say? 27th. He said it's released the 28th, right? So the 28th was Saturday. So it really released Saturday, but I'm hearing the 27th. But it's doing good. It's doing good right now. It's doing 50 million streams, right? On Spotify. So that's very big. Album, let's see. New album, 50 million. That's big. In one day. Not too much hip hop albums been doing good for a while. They haven't been doing good like that for a while, people. Nope. So it says Kanye West album is doing good. 50 million streams. That's good. Fifth, because he done the live stream concept. That's Kanye. That's actually Drake's concept. He was doing the Iceman, right? He done the Iceman. He's gonna do episode 4. Everybody's waiting for Drake to drop episode 4. Now there's talk. Oh, he's gonna be coming out with his album now. I was saying summertime, people. It's not smart to come out right now. You got Kanye West going strong. This is actually bringing Kanye West kind of back more into the spotlight. 50 million just on in one day. That's big. So let me see. I got to get some info on this a little bit more. People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. So, yeah, the controversial rapper Kanye West. A lot of people started to dislike after his comments about certain type of people, saying he's too rebellious. He talks too much, especially about Jewish people. So let's see, 50 million streams. Let's see, people. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. This is Kanye West's. You could call it an album review, whatever. So controversial rapper, he drops the album Bully in limited release after wait. Limited release. It's not no it's all over the place. Oh, limited release after anti-Semitism apology. That was March 27th. So he done the apology. I didn't really know he done that. Yee. The artist formerly known as Kanye West dropping his latest studio album Bully on Friday, March 27th. Then they released it certain places later on the 28th. The project marks his 12th studio album and his first solo release since Donda 2 in 2022. Released through the independent label Gamma, Bully represents the return to a form to form for the controversial rapper who has fallen from grace in recent years over his comments, anti-Semitic, racist beliefs. He has also been accused of sexual misconduct by former employees. He didn't go to jail for that. I heard that. He's good. He got that covered up because he probably paid, maybe, right? You're not hearing about that. So let's see now. Bully's track list. In the days leading up to the release, he shared, yeah, I see, he has 18 tracks, right? So I like much respect, Justin. I'm talking about the Yee album, Kanye West's new album, Bully. It's break to me. It looks like it's on the way of breaking some records, right? Because it's already done 50 million streams on Spotify in one day. So not too much hip hop albums or rappers or just say artists. Because I listened to this album, it's not really a traditional hip hop album. He does rap on it, but there's a lot of singing, some voice changing. I don't know if it's auto tune he's still using, but the album itself is not something, oh, I'm gonna go listen over to. You might take it in, there's a message in it, but in the visuals what he dropped, he has this kid, which is it's his son, in a ring or a boxing ring or some sort, and wrestlers, these men all in there, and he's beating them all over their heads, beating them. The whole from one, the track one. Remember, each track is like almost 2 minutes, most of the track. So every track, the visual is his son beating up these men in a ring, right? So that's his concept for his album is his son beating up men in a ring from 1 to 18. Bully. So I guess it kind of goes with the name Bully, kind of saying that, yo, you can't bully him and shit like that. And, you know, that's what it is. And he has his son in there. So let's see now. Whatever works, father, sisters and brothers. That wasn't the first track. See, they got it wrong when they're trying to guess the whole track list. This is a must nine. No, it's not like that. This must have been an old story. This man's album is 50 million on Spotify. So Drake, wait. Drake, you gotta wait to bring out Iceman. Because right now Bully is doing good. No one wants to come out right now with Kanye doing good. Actually, this is why he probably waited to do his come out with his album. He's doing good, like it or not. If you don't like Kanye, whatever, but he's doing good right now. The controversial rapper. So will he talk about any social issues? Because usually he likes to talk. He's not saying nothing about Trump. He's not saying nothing about MAGA. But will he use his platform, especially if it's successful and going and breaking records? Will he talk about it? But it's funny. Symbolically, I'm just gonna tell you guys in the visuals, right? There's the men who he's beating up. He even has different type of cultures, but he has like two Asian guys in there. He's beating up, right? So people are wondering, yo, how come he's beating up this Asian guy, the mostly this wrestler, right? And I'm looking at it, reverse psychology. His biggest fan base right now has been China. So kind of, he's not dumb visually. He's getting some promo from doing that because his biggest, like I said, audience or supporters in the last couple of years he's been performing is in China. That's where he's been performing, right? So he's making numbers when it comes to his album sales in China. He's just been resting and chilling for a while. So now this album, these streams, imagine in a week. It's pretty good. He's breaking records. I don't know how much. I know other people are talking about, I guess, his album, right? He's not too popular. It's just been what? You would say the 27th it came out. So from Friday, 2 days, right? So 2 days. But I see on Spotify it says the 28th. So Kanye, man, he's doing real good. Doing real good, the brother. The brother's doing real good. So Kanye West album is doing good. Damn, I'm seeing myself. People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. All right? All that good stuff. A lot of things is going on. This man's album just dropped the 27th, and I think it might make people might not think so, but I think it might make some hip hop, if you call it hip hop or rap history. There's some energy with him right now. It could be the MAGA thing with Trump. You get what I'm saying? Because he is a supporter of Trump. I don't know if he changed his whole opinion about him, but his album right now, Bully, is doing good. It's doing good, people. Right now, it is doing good. So when you look, 50 million streams, it's big. Who's doing that? Drake is scared right now. And people are posting, oh, Drake is going to be, he's releasing soon. It's April coming around the corner. No, Drake. Drake, you gotta come out in the summertime, and I think he knows that. Everybody wants him to come out to go against Kanye. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You want him to go against Kanye. You guys want him to go against Kanye. Salute, Jonathan. Please subscribe. Whose album you think is gonna be better, the Iceman or Kanye's? I'm not gonna be people. No, I'm not biased, but I'm already calling it. Iceman's album's gonna be better than this. Iceman's album is going to be better than this, right? Iceman, look out for that. But Kanye's Bully album, 50 million, big, big thing. Apple is doing good. Bully, let me see something now on this right now. So this is his 12th album, people. Remember that. His 12th album. Bully is the 12th studio album by American rapper Kanye West, was released on March 28th. So it's really released on March 28th. I was right. Yesterday, fully. But I think the stream was Friday, right? So the stream was Friday. First studio album in 4 years. So this is huge, right? This is big. Since Donda 2. West produced it alongside his music director, Andre Trotman, the legendary Trackster, 88 Keys, and James Blake, among others, and Don Toliver, with additional vocal appearances from Nine, Vicious, and Ty Dolla Sign. West began working on Bully following the release of Vultures 2 in 2024. He announced the album in September 2024, planning to release it on June 15, 2025. He surprised released multiple works in progress versions via X on March 18th. These were accompanied by short film Bully V1, directed by West and edited by Hype Williams. It stars West's son. This is what we're talking about. The visuals, what he came out with. West's son Saint, who fights New Japan. Oh, that's who he is. I've seen that before. This guy. The New Japan Pro Wrestling wrestlers, right? With a toy mallet. That's what it is. New Japan Wrestling is been around a long time. A lot of legends actually, when they went to Japan, they fought in that, I guess you call it league or, promotion. Sonically, Bully V1 resembles Westworks of the 808s. Yes, it resembles that ish. And Heartbreak, yes. It's like that. Heartbreak and the 808s. This is not too much hip hop to me, right? It's not too much hip hop. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy 2010, it extensively relies on sampling and interpolations, and West mostly sings instead of rapping. Yes, he does. I was saying that it's mostly singing instead of rapping. So people can't diss Drake about singing when you got Kanye West singing all through his friggin' album, right? So for all the people, I don't want to call anyone out, but all the people who likes to talk about Drake and him not being hip hop, then what is Kanye West, right? What's hip hop? Oh, you're trolling, man. I'm not getting you. When you come with sense, I'll respond to you. You must be from Mars or something, right? So let's see. Sonically, instead of rapping, most of his vocals, original and physical release, were artificial intelligence generated audio deep fakes, and he would later re record most lyrics with his own vocals. Bully V1 received mostly positive reviews from music critics, with praise for its production, though some found his presentation lackluster. Yes, lackluster. Right? So, following the short film, West delays Bully several times while promoting it with two extended plays. Yes, he did that. I listened to the album and I gave it a 6. I'm gonna keep it to the 6. It's not even close to 8. Never close to a 8. Right? Never close to a 8. People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. You could call this a music review coming straight to you. I actually listen to the songs, each track. Some people just talk, but I listen to the songs to take it in, right? People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I listened to all 18 tracks. So he's a big artist, so I should expect a lot of attention. Let me get my drink. Never trolling. Yep, never trolling, but I'm rolling. Right now, um, Kanye West is doing good for an artist right now in the times where people don't care too much about music as much, right? A lot of people don't care too much about music like before. That's why when someone like Kanye comes out, there's a lot of attention. J. Cole, there's a lot of attention. Drake, there will be a lot of attention. Drake don't come out now. I told you come out summertime, right? Remember what I said? Come out summertime, Drake, because right now is Kanye West's time. This is Kanye West's time. People, bring up the likes. Please subscribe. So, what do you guys think about Bully? I want to hear from the people. If you know hip hop, I'm not talking about the people who don't know hip hop. No time to educate you about that. If you know hip hop and you're a fan, or really, this album's not really hip hop, but Kanye West does represent hip hop. What do you think about this new album, Bully? What do you think? Right? If you're here for Bully, if you know who Kanye West is, what do you think of the new album? Right? All opinions are welcome, unless you still haven't listened to it. But either way, he's breaking records, man. Everybody was doubting that he would do good because of anti-Semitic stuff, what he was talking about, controversy that he brings up, right, when he speaks. But really, it's doing good. It's doing real good. It's doing some numbers right now. Right now, it's doing numbers. So I want to see a whole week. I want to see a whole week, 3,000. Well, what do you think of Kanye? I'm not talking about the rest. When you probably didn't check out Kanye West's album. You probably didn't check his album out. Maybe you don't even like Kanye West. Not everybody likes Kanye West. I could understand that. I don't like his recent shit, what he dropped, right? I don't like even the other stuff what he dropped. It's been a while since Kanye West had something what was really banging. When you hear this album, it's mostly singing, right? It's mostly singing and auto tune type of style, and it's only like four tracks what are doing good, right? I know hip hop, but this is what they're gonna call all the so-called hip hop people who are journalists and content makers. They're talking about this album because Kanye West was hip hop, but what he's doing right now is not hip hop, and it doesn't really matter if it is hip hop anyways, because he's just, if you want to say artist, a artist. He's more than hip hop now. He's a pop artist, and it doesn't really matter if anymore, I guess, right? Only to the people who like hip hop and he's supposed to be hip hop. Like Drake right now, he got this because he's not hip hop. People are saying he's not hip hop. A whole bunch of people have been saying Drake is not hip hop. Some people might disagree. There's a lot of people who agree. But with this album Bully, what Kanye West has released, it's all right. I'll give it a 6. That's what I'm gonna give it. Right. Yep. I'm gonna give it a 6 for effort and creativity. He had his son in there in the video visuals. That was kind of good. You know, it threw me off. But I seen that as a message he put in there. Like His son is him. He's beating on these big men in a wrestling ring, right? With a mallet. He's beating on them. So it's kind of, some people are saying, what kind of message are you sending? A child beating up big men in a ring. People are going to be talking about it. They're going to say, what is Kanye West doing? Like, what's this concept he's doing? It's called Bully. So I guess the album, because it's called Bully, it has a lot of, his, I guess, his philosophy of him either being bullied or he's bullying people. It's either, I'm thinking it's him being bullied. You get what I mean? And this is what he wants to do. He wants to hit all these individuals, corporations. He wants to beat them up. That's symbolic. This man put his son in the visuals from 1 to 18. So from one track, which could be like a minute, 2 minutes, to 18 tracks, he has his son in a ring, black and white, beating up big men. And it sounds funny when I say it, but it's true. He has his son beating up big men in a ring. So a lot of people are watching that. Those visuals are gonna go big, right? Those are gonna get big. He already got 50,000 on Spotify. That's how they rate albums now, by streams. So how's it gonna do in the second day or the whole week? It's gonna go over, probably gonna go over a million streams quickly. A million streams. Maybe by after Monday it'll be a million streams. People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Right? So yeah, I was a fan of Kanye when he was on Rockefeller and stuff, and a little bit after. But I swear, after he met Kim Kardashian, it's like he lost something. Get what I mean? He started doing all this fashion stuff and this weirdo, crazy shit. But the stuff what he was saying, he wasn't wrong with a lot of the stuff he was saying. He was telling people about the elites a long time ago. All this stuff like you see with Epstein and stuff with the government and stuff. He's been talking about those stuff. So they make people like that seem crazy. Kanye West been talking about all that stuff, right? So even recently they tried to accuse him of sexual assault of people who work for him. That became quiet, right? Him being labeled anti-Semitic by the Jewish community, that hurt his business. He lost a whole bunch of sponsors. He lost a whole bunch of business. But guess what? They had to. Some of them had to come back to him, and now a lot of them are going to jump back on his bandwagon. It's going to be interesting to see. And like I said, he apologized to Jewish people recently, so he knows he's been accusing and saying that they run the music industry. So by him apologizing, is this what it seems like? Conspiracy. Are they helping him now because he apologized and stuff? Right? This is interesting, especially with the situation, what's going on in the Middle East. Everybody who's a celebrity, who has a voice, is being quiet. Kanye West is known to be speaking about issues like this. He is a MAGA supporter. He showed support to Trump. So will that change? Will he speak in interviews about, if asked about, you know, these social issues in America and the world, will he speak on it? Or maybe he might be smart not to speak on it because he doesn't want that spotlight. He doesn't want that smoke, right? So, the Bully album, 18 tracks. Great, right? 18 tracks is the Bully album. 18 tracks doing pretty good, breaking records, right? People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. So, what else is going? It's a challenge to everybody else. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's see. Let's see what else he's saying. It's interesting. This guy. Always controversial, man. But he's selling 50 million streams and going, right? But the album's not what I expected. I thought it would actually be more stronger. Calls it Bully. Calls the album Bully. So I thought it would be more stronger. All right. Let's see. Most of the songs are about 2 minutes in length. Uh, who else is on? There's a lot of people. There's a couple people on there. Troutman's on a lot of the tracks. Must be one of the producers. Let's see. Writers West. So Bully Physical Edition track listing. One, Preacher Man, Wes Miller, 3 minutes. Beauty and the Beast, Wes John Gary Williams. These are the writers, right? I think, right? And producers. Last Breath, Wes Griffin, Takahiro Batista, Wes Ty Dolla Sign, and Santa Maria, right? Please subscribe, bring up the likes if you can. So there's a whole bunch of different producers. Six Bully is West. He fully done that. Oh wait, no, 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 no. That's West Tish Hyman, right? West. What is that? First Israel, Future Self. Who the hell is that? He put something called First Israel, like number one, like Israel. This guy's doing some controversial shit. When you look, who is that? Is that somebody for real? It says West number one, like one, but it looks like Israel. Israel Ade. Maybe that's somebody. I gotta look that up. Nine, High and Lows, West Tolliver, Saint Boy, West. First Israel. Is that a nickname he's starting or some shit like that? West, and after Dam 12 is Dam. West Kaifaf. And after he puts West Kaifaf. But who the hell is First Israel? I see it all through the album, most of the tracks. West First Israel. I gotta look that up. That's interesting to see. Like, who is this First Israel? And why is he using that? If it's a producer, whatever, forgive me. But if he's putting that in as production, that's kind of weird to me. First Israel. Strange. Let me look that up. This is strange to me. First Israel. First Israel. Why is he putting that out there like that? Because, let's see. What does that mean? Oh, shit. Because he's putting some subliminal stuff, man. Wes, you better behave yourself, man. You better behave yourself. Okay. Because then they're gonna say you didn't learn your lesson yet, West. Because I'm seeing it all through the album credits. What does that mean? What does that mean? Just bringing up Israel, all this stuff about Israel, but I didn't put Kanye. Because I see it in the album credits, and I never heard of nothing like this. Kanye West. Okay, let's see. He's doing some symbolic stuff. What's kind of crazy, right? You don't know who Kanye West is? Ye? You don't know who Ye is? You don't know who Ye is? Kanye West? If you don't know, then you need to go, right? Or you don't need to go. I'm just joking. This is kind of like a review. Kanye West, 50 million streams. 50 million streams in a day. So, yeah, I see it in his credits, album credits. But why is I'm trying to look for this because I can't write it like that. They put it like that. Oh, okay. I see. Let's see. I got it. He done it in a special type of way. No. People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Kanye West faces backlash over Israel Gaza stance. That was years ago, 2024. Kanye West apologized for his anti-Semitism. Right, that was the Times of Israel. That was January 27th, 2026. Not too long ago. Right. I'm not a Nazi. Kanye West issues public apology. That's January 26th. He apologized for anti-Semitic. Okay. Let me see album credits. I'm gonna put album credits. This is interesting. Album credits. Interesting, people. Please subscribe. This is a late one. Right? Kanye West's Bully album features and production credits. No. I want to know what that is, man. If he's looking trouble. Because I see it in there. I see it in there. I want to know what's Israel? I think he's using it as a nickname, West Israel or something. But he puts it like with the one instead of the I, right? Instead of the I for Israel, he puts a one. He's doing some things, man. He's putting West. You better behave, yo, or they're gonna come for your head. Trust me. Surprised they ain't having already. All right, people, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I'm trying to get it. Don't see it. Let's see. Kanye West Bully credits every feature and producer. So what else? What's going on? They're trying to accuse him of AI stuff, right? I don't know what the AI stuff could be. Oh, here it is. Production by Kanye West, Israel, and Adi. Adi. Who's Israel? I never heard of that person yet. Well, this Israel person's all over the album, right? Is all over the album. Either way, I thought it was like, he was using that as a nickname. It's someone who's a producer, right? All over the album. One of the main producers, right? One of the main producers. I don't know if that was. I thought it was his nickname he was using on the shit, right? So including Travis Scott, Nine Vicious, Havoc, and more. I didn't know Havoc was on there. People, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Yup, yup, yup. So it seems like it's still new to a lot of people, this album, Bully. A lot of people haven't listened. Well, actually, let me correct myself. A lot of people have listened to the album. It's not everybody who's a fan of Kanye. Not everybody's a fan of Kanye right now, right? Not everybody's a fan. What do you guys think of the album, man? Come on, you're nervous in the chat? Yeah, I listened to the album. It was all right, man. Right now, a lot of albums what come out, they're not saying nothing. Like I listened to the GNX album by damn, it's bad to forget his, and I can't believe I'm forgetting his damn name. That's how bad, like not relevant to me. Kendrick is with the GNX. Sorry, people. GNX wasn't good. The GNX album was not good, right? This album, I'm gonna be straight up. It's a six. I gave it for creativity, but it's not that good either, right? So the GNX album, people could praise it all they want. I know my friend The Crown, he loves the album. This will be blasphemy if you heard me saying this, but the GNX album is not that good at all. I don't rate it as a good album, and I'm telling you this: this album is creativity is good, but I think it's getting a lot of attention because of Kanye West. I don't think it's that good either. I still think Drake's Iceman is gonna crush both those albums I just mentioned, right? So get ready for the Iceman from Drake. J. Cole's last recent album, no, I don't think it's that good, right? I don't think it's that good. But people, please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. If you didn't listen to the album, it's time to take a listen to his album now, right? Visuals, all right. I give it a 6. I'm out.